About 20 seconds and the ad break will be over. We'll get this show on the road. All right, welcome back from the ad break and welcome in. Happy Friday to you. Let's get this show started, shall we? Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Friday. We are going to continue on, of course, today with our little Jerboa here. Snoot boops and skin flaps today. Going to be working on shaping these up a little lip flaps a bit more. We'll get the teeth in there. Shaping up this chin some. What else? I made some notes here. Yeah, that's on my list today. So and we're going to be working on this region as well on each side. Basically this lower mouth area. Probably won't be touching the ears today, and I've decided I do not want to even throw him in the oven until we get the ears, at least the framework in place. Ear hole divots and all of that good stuff. So what I'll probably do is we'll get what we can done today. I'll get him covered in plastic for the weekend, and then we will continue on, probably starting the ears on Monday. That's my best estimated guess at this point. I'm very happy with how this is turning out, man. I was very nervous going into this project to begin with, because like I said, it's a lot of firsts. First time using this clay. This is Cos clay as opposed to the Sculpting I've used in the past. It's my first animal form sculpture, and it'll be my first time using the technique we're going to use for fur. So I was nervous going into it, kind of intimidated even, and I'm pretty pleased with how he's shaping up. Definitely am. I'm kind of, not gonna lie, I'm kind of impressing myself with this one, so that's always a good feeling, right? But anyway, what do we got on the timer here till I gotta go get that stuff out of the oven? About 4 minutes, so let's go ahead and switch over. I'll go ahead and start shaving down some things that I want to get taken care of, and we'll go grab those pieces and parts and get back to them once I got those. So let's hop over here. Hey Jenny, welcome. Happy Friday to you, and good morning, good afternoon. Good afternoon, I would suspect, for you. It's about 11 a.m. for me, so what is it, about 3-4 o'clock? Yeah, I was just saying we're gonna be working on a lot of the lower mouthful region. The little lip flaps we did yesterday, I'm gonna be redoing. I've got new teeth in the oven because I wasn't happy with our toasty teeth. Toasty teeth aren't gonna cut it. But yeah, and then I'm gonna cover them in plastic for the weekend, and we'll probably most likely be starting on the ears on Monday. So morning, yep, 4 p.m. Okay. Yeah, I thought you guys were like 5 hours or something difference in that region. I got a friend in the community that's in the Netherlands region. He's like 6 hours difference. So all right. Let's where's my shaver? Where uh-oh. There it is. I need to get a new set of these. With more variation. I think I only have like 1 or 2 different ones. I'll have to check my box. I have a whole box full of extra tools, including a whole new set of these, all of these tools. So it was the same set, but it came with something else I ordered additionally. So I have like an extra set of these. Anyway, yeah, I need to see if I have more of these around. All right, let's get, what do we got on the timer? We only got like 2 minutes till I got to go grab those teeth. So I hope everybody's having a good day. Got a weekend upon us here. That's always a good thing. We're going to go see Mad Max Furiosa tomorrow. Probably go on a walk sometime this weekend. I think Minchie said something about going on a hike today without me, but it's fine. I got this going on, so. And I can only take so much. My knees won't have it, you know? Especially some of the trails around here with the inclines. Oh my. I enjoy hiking though, it's fun. As long as it's not too hot. And we got some nice trails in the area, so. One's actually just down the road from us, so that's nice. Not even a 5-minute drive. Oh, there's the alarm. Let me go grab those teeth quick and I'll be right back. All right. Got the teeth. We'll let them cool off. We don't need them quite yet. I do need a ball of clay to collect the excess here. I stayed up a little bit too late last night too. I was getting ready to go to bed, watching a little YouTube, and I saw 21 Pilots was live doing like a live record release thing showing all of their videos from the album. And I was hanging out there a bit watching that. So and it was a late stream. Well, midnight stream for the album release, of course, but and they were dressed in their pajamas. Laying in bed on YouTube too. Oops. Yeah, I used to watch YouTube and stuff until I fell asleep on the TV in my bedroom, but ever since Minchie moved in, that habit has had to stop. She can't deal with the TV on, so it doesn't bother me, but I don't need it to fall asleep, but I do like to fall asleep watching things. Probably not the best, but Like when she was on her trip, I was definitely watching stuff to fall asleep. Put a movie on or YouTube. In fact, I was looking through YouTube movies the one night and I saw they have Dances with Wolves on there for free. I was like, well, hell, it's been forever since I've watched that. And I put that on, and of course, that's a long movie. I fell asleep. I didn't finish it, but I saw Kevin Costner has a new Western movie coming out too. Apparently, he funded like $20 million of it or something. Right back. All right, I will be here. Okay, I'm gonna need a little bit of clay. That's still not even. I'm just gonna go ahead and get my hobby knife. Where's that? It's stuck, of course. There we go. Did that really just fall? Where did that go? I think I lost some clay in the block. And my big spoon. Let's get that blade out of the way before I cut myself. All right, I'm gonna have to take him out of here for a minute. Maybe. There we go. Ah, Go ahead and switch cameras there. Get a little smoothing in and then take some ISO, shape it up. Oh, by the way, channel points are active. At least some of them. Got some of that stuff set up last night. Matter of fact, I kind of want to test them out here in a minute. Not going to worry about too much smoothing here because we're going to be adding some clay in this region. There it is. You heading out, Fire Shadow? How you doing today, Fire Shadow? Got to run a couple errands. Fun times, fun times. That's what Minchie's doing right now. Had an appointment and some errands, so. Bit hungry? Yeah. I ate a little bit of cottage cheese with my pepper. That's all I've had so far today. I put an unreasonable amount of pepper in my cottage cheese. I like it spicy. I think tomorrow we're going to get burritos from the mom and pop authentic burrito place. It's been too long. They're pricey, but man, is it good. Kind of puts Chipotle to shame. All right, I think we want to do the jowls here, I guess. And then we'll start working on the teeth and the skin flaps. The chin took less time than I thought it would, honestly. I think we're pretty good there. I need to scoot my chair up. I'm sitting forward too much. Okay, that's better. Here, I wanna test this and monitor the audio real quick. One moment. We're gonna do two little balls. I'll flatten them out, put them underneath that line there, and then blend it. Pretty simple. Maybe a little bit smaller and thinner. Any luck on the job search there, Fire Shadow? Hopefully something works out there. Had a couple interviews last week. Heard back from one. They hired someone else. Was hoping to hear back from the other by now. Ah, man, I'm sorry. Well, hopefully some of these hiring processes are a little bit slow. Maybe you'll still hear something yet, you know? Fingers crossed for you, bud. Push some of this excess clay upward into that cheekbone right there, that little ridge. And that way we're not trying to blend so much and creating a bump, you know? Think you tried applying at the local casino for surveillance? That'd be interesting. That would definitely be interesting. Damn it. Trying to work out some of these little bumps and grooves, and then I'll start smoothing it with isopropyl. Okay. A little bit more here. Welcome back, Jenny. Got a phone call? No worries. They've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. That's the only time my phone rings. Spam calls. But hey, I guess no calls and spam calls are better than bad calls, so. Hi, sister. Ah, gotcha. I was getting absolutely hammered with spam calls there about a month ago for weeks on end, and thankfully they seem to have stopped. Like 3 calls a day. It was obnoxious. Yeah, I think I'm going to shoot for the stream after this, whether it's Monday or not. Probably Monday. Like I said, I'll keep you guys posted. That's going to be when we focus on ears, and once I get the ears on, then we'll get them in the oven. How's Min? She likes him. Yeah, she said he's coming along nice. Her and I might have to draw straws on who keeps this one. I get a call about my vehicle's extended warranty, I'd say it qualifies for extended warranty. Dude, I'm getting mailers all the time about that same crap for my house. Like, what do you get? Leave me alone. Stop wasting paper. Oh, so when you thought it wasn't going to be a good sculpt, meant she could have it for her desk at work, but now you're getting proud. You're getting proud of the little guy and falling for it. You want to keep it, maybe. So far this is turning out to be one of my best pieces. Hopefully I don't ruin it. I don't even know if she'd have room for this one, but I guess we'll find out. This will be a little bit big on the base, but all right. So teeth and flip flaps. Jenny, channel points are active, by the way. Some of them are active anyway. I set some of them up last night. You have to put sand and tumbleweed or cactus on the base for this one. Yeah, I've got a sand ballast and probably some pebbles and some gray moss. Let's see what I got in my junk box. I'll probably go out and have to we'll have to go. I'll probably have to go out and search for some pebbles and
Peace out, hombres.
That is from How I Met Your Mother, I think.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
That needs blended a bit better.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Oh, this is awkward. Oh, God. That's for when things are getting kind of weird, you know? Like when we were doing the candle, for instance. Oh, I'm sorry. It's that cottage cheese. Yeah, we'll be adding some more here. Why is the best one the most expensive? No fair? Which one's that? The fart? So we don't have a fake bean orchestra going in here. That's why. Yeah, I baked these for less time and they're still freaking burnt, so whatever. I might just go ahead and use the least brown ones. They're gonna get painted anyways, but and where's my little tweezers? Yeah, clean this off, man. Gandhi, hello, happy Friday to you. How you doing today? And she had some errands and an appointment this morning, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna get some more work done for a bit today. Probably not a super long stream or anything. We're gonna get to a point where I need to do the ears, and then I'm gonna save the ears for the next stream because that's gonna be probably an entire stream process if I'm guessing. And then once the ears are on, I'll bake him. We'll get him his first bake. And start doing some of that texture detail and all of that. Got a bunch of errands to do before a wedding tomorrow. Oh boy. Getting close to being ready. That's good. Your wedding or someone else's? I assume someone else is the way it was phrased, but always saving stuff for the last day. Yeah. Yeah, you got to pace it, but then you realize like, oh God, I paced too much. I think this is liquid polymer on here. That or super glue. Neither would surprise me. I don't have to do. All the alerts except the fart are on the quiet side. Are they really? 'Cause it shows, it looks like they're loud on the OBS audio feed. So all but the fart. Making a note. Compared to your voice and music. Missed one? Uh-oh.
May I please have a drink, please?
Hydrate. Yeah, see on the meter when I played them through the test thing on Twitch, it was, because that's where I gauge it, where everything else falls, but apparently that's not accurate on Twitch. Of course not. And then, like I said, we're going to be redoing that lip. So if it gets messed up a bit, it doesn't really matter. We're going to be fixing it. Probably better go to overhead. And the teeth got a little bit crispy in the oven, even though it was a reduced time, but it doesn't matter. They're going to get painted, so. And you won't even hardly see these. It's just going to be a little protrusion beyond the top lip there, but, you know, detail and whatnot. Okay. So, gonna need a little bit. We're gonna roll out some clay. And then I need to shape those lip flaps. Bots to beasts. Been finding more traditional sculptors lately. Don't know if I've just been lucky or if there's been an increase in them on Twitch. Always nice to see a fellow sculptor and support them. Bots to beasts, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow and thank you. Yes, yeah, I know what you mean. Maybe it's just a timing thing, but when I search sculpting, I get a lot of Blender, you know? So, which is cool. It's not my thing, but I definitely respect the craft. But yeah, it's cool to see. There's a lot of pottery makers on here too, surprisingly. I was shocked how many. Keep meeting new ones. So Bots to Beast, what do you sculpt? Use polymer clay or seen the pottery folks too? Also messing with Nomad, Blender, Fusion, and ZBrush. Nice. I, at some point, need to learn that stuff because at some point in the distant future, no time soon, but one of the things that I would very much like to do is get the stuff to 3D scan my sculpts so I can duplicate them via 3D printing or resin printing. I don't know which is better these days. Resin printing looks pretty cool. Guess that's what it's called. I don't know. I would also very much like to get a pottery wheel at some point, but to do that stuff, I would also need a kiln, and I need space for that for sure. I would love to make some cups and whatnot. Probably not very good at it. I was never good on a wheel, but I also, my time practicing is limited, you know? I've sculpted in pretty much everything there is to sculpt with: polymer clays, wax, and oil-based epoxies. The green stuff, yeah. Foam clay, mudstone, welded, hammered metals, you name it. Nice. FDM and resin printer. Nice. How do you like the resin printer? And have you used like I guess I don't know, the normal 3D printers? And which do you prefer, I guess? Resin printers look nice. That's the ones that dip, right? Or it kind of like goes into I don't know, it's a mystery to me how it even works, to be honest. Less potato. Yep. Hey, Stevie, how's it going? Yep, he's coming together. Yeah, I figured today I'd hop on and get some more work done so that on the next stream we can focus on the ears and get them in the oven for a good bake and, you know, get a nice save point. Hey, I appreciate it, Stevie. I'm surprising myself with this one, man, honestly. I was very nervous going into this project. It looks so boobable. Yeah, I gotta resist the urge. I might smash his nose. That's one of the reasons why I want to get his ears done so we can get him in the oven so I don't mess up his nose. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I've never done a nose like that, so I don't want to push my luck and have to do it again and find that it all happened out of sheer luck, you know? Now I just need to carefully blend this and then we'll shape it up. Used deposition modeling. It's kind of a additive manufacturing. Sticking stuff together or fusing it together in some way. The most popular of these are the type that heat up a spool of material and extrude it through the nozzle. Okay, yeah. So the like more traditional style 3D printers that I'm used to seeing. Imagine like a hot glue gun. Yep. Yeah. And then I've seen the ones where it's like a bath. What the heck is that? I'm assuming that's the resin. Those looked interesting and appealing. But yeah, I think it'd be cool to get into that down the road. So I could scan and duplicate. More stuff to learn, right? Add that to the list. It's good though. I like learning new things. Having to learn a whole new level of delicacy though. I'll tell you what, this clay is a lot different than Sculpey. I like it, don't get me wrong. It's just different. And I'm getting there. I definitely am. Getting more familiar with it here. I feel like I almost need one of those magnifying glasses. Is a Menchie home? Did I hear a Menchie? Resin's entirely different if you have ever used an epoxy. You have to use UV light to cure it. Yeah, yep. I actually use a UV resin on most of my projects. In the vat, there's a clear bottom that periodically exposes a super thin layer of UV resin to a light, which constantly hardens that layer. Imagine creating a statue by building it in layers as thin as a sheet of paper. That's cool. That's cool. Freaking loud ads. Sorry about that, Stevie. You know what Andy says is I would write a strongly worded letter to the manager of Twitch and let him know. And while you're at it, tell him to stop flagging the beginning of my streams that are literally just cricket sounds. Like, what are you doing? Stop it. Unless the crickets copyrighted their song, we have no problems here. Although it didn't get flagged yesterday, so I don't know what the deal is. A couple days prior to yesterday, the VODs were getting muted right at the beginning, and it's like the start scene is literally crickets, man, and you don't hear the music's not on the VOD, so super weird. Hope that helps you understand the 3D printing stuff a little better. Yeah, yeah. I was wondering how those the 3D ones or the resin ones worked, because it's like, okay, I get like, you know, the UV exposure and stuff, but from the outside, you know, in most people's work, as far as YouTube videos go, you basically see this like vat of liquid, and then the thing comes out of it, and it's like, what happened there? That's magic. What would you recommend out of the two for like small detail precision, for instance? Hey, Minchie. There is a Minchie. Wow, didn't even come say hi. I see how it is. Tisk tisk. We need a shame channel point redemption. I am saying hi. What you mean? You didn't come here and say hi. Smooth this guy out. Build plate, dips, hardens the layer, dips again, hardens the next layer, and so on until you have a full model. That's so cool. Finally went to Everbowl. Nice. Where's my food? Rude. And go tomorrow. We're getting burritos tomorrow, yeah? At our place. Don't you have pizza? No. Nope, I finished my pizza. I do have a microwave pasta thing I'll probably make. That bacon something linguine. I don't know what it was called. Is good. I've had it before. Bananas look extra ripe though. Nice. I thought it was like a burrito bowl or something. I guess I'm like Stevie. When I hear bowl, I'm thinking burrito bowl. Something like that. Not a bowl of fruit. That tooth is too high. Partial extraction. That's good enough. They're even. What's this fruit you talk of? It's got a fruit bowl. You can actually get pretty decent looking models from the FDM printer. If you adjust your settings, FDM have the advantage in terms of cost, ease of use, not as messy or chemically volatile. Yeah, probably maybe less fumes too, huh? Because resin can get pretty stinky. Greater variety of options. Although I have seen those enclosed resin printers that apparently like filter out the air that are supposedly pretty good, but can't print things on practical tool use like tools. Even squishy. Interesting. Yeah, thanks for the info, man. It's I've looked into it a little bit. Almost actually had a 3D printer down as a idea when Menchie was looking for Christmas ideas, but I decided until I have more space, I just don't have anywhere, especially with the chemicals, you know. The rooms where I would have available to set that up, we've got animals, and I don't want to have them in the same room, you know. Particularly rats and a ferret who are sensitive to smell anyway. Ironically, the bull's got called a full moon. Resin has one clear advantage: resolution. You can now print things in 12K resolution or higher. Jesus. More than most people can see with the naked eye. Yeah, I argue that 4K is beyond what most people can even see. Now at a point where even a relatively inexpensive resin printer can print a miniature with lines so indiscernible you can't tell them apart from an industry produced miniature. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that they've made a lot of advancements. I've got a buddy that plays around with them. His name's Paul's Garage on YouTube. In fact, by all means, check him out and show some support. He does all kinds of stuff from like 3D printing, and he uses 3D prints for casting with metal casting. Really cool stuff. He started the channel out as like out of his garage, just like fiddling around in his garage with projects and learning new things, and he's done pretty well at it. Peanut butter and cocoa nibs. Oh, nibs. Okay. That makes more sense. I can't redeem the clay hub thing. It's on cooldown. There it is. Oh god. I knew I saved that after the video that I used that in for a reason. Now the time spent doing it is more justified than for like a few second gag in a video from months and months and months ago. Gonna have to make a mold of this one. I think it's gonna be a high demand. This is not gonna be possible to mold and cast though. The fur texture. Yeah, it's unfortunately stuff like that when it comes to silicone molds and casting. It's not gonna work because the fur texture is gonna be very tedious for one. Like on the nose and stuff, that'll be carved in. We'll do some carved in detail, but basically what I'll be doing is I'll have a block to work on. So, but I'll roll out some clay, kind of smash it and tear it. Well, that was a horrible example. I got to get this technique down too. You kind of like do one of these numbers, and this is very rough, but I'll have to kind of get the hang of it. And then you slice that into like your texture there, your fur. And then we'll be layering it on top of one another. And, you know, cleaning it up and everything. But I don't know. That's the idea. That's the plan. We will see how it goes. Any plans to post there again? Absolutely. So what happened was, bots, the last video on there that Korok was about 10, well, it was I guess June, July, it would be a year. And I was going hard on that YouTube channel, man, because if you've seen the videos, you know, you can imagine it took some time to even edit, and that's in addition to the project itself. So each project was a lot of work from start to finish with making the project and making the video. And I burnt myself out bad, and I needed a little break, and that break took much longer than I thought. And then I started here on Twitch. I started getting things set up in February. But now, instead of doing those long process videos where it's like a condensed edit of the process and a showcase, analytically, when you talk to any creator in this type of thing, you know, they'll tell you analytically, a majority of people will skip to the end, and that's cool. That's fine. I get it. But now that you can see the whole process start to finish, even more, much more than before on the stream, I'm just going to do showcase videos. And our first one goes live today at 4 p.m. Eastern. And that is for the Grumpy Candle that we did. I arrived when he was a potato with a wire sticking out. He's so mine. I've been here watching this guy grow up. Linecraftery on Instagram, he says we need to name him. I have a channel too, 240 plus videos. I don't even bother editing sometimes. You have to consider your plan as an option. Yeah, I'm going to see how it goes. Hopefully it's well received. And in the future, you know, maybe I'll return to some more lengthy videos because I enjoy making them. The thing is, it's like, why spend the time working on something that a majority of people skip over when I could save that time and get on to the next project, you know? Me and Rose have equal dibs. Are we fighting over the Jerboa now? Is that what's happening? build stuff on Twitch, download that to my PC, then edit it down something. Yeah, so what I'm doing, I'm not even downloading the VODs. I'm exporting them to a secondary YouTube channel. Feral Moon Designs being the main. And FeralMoonTV on YouTube is my secondary. So I export the VODs over there. On that channel, every project will have its own individual playlist. And then on the main channel, I have a playlist on the channel page that all of the live content just kind of filters into as it gets added. So it's all there. And I do need to do a video in the near future, just kind of giving the rundown to the existing YouTube viewers that may not know about, number one, the Twitch channel, or the fact that, hey, you can check out the whole process of this stuff right over here, you know? So they don't even have to leave YouTube for it. So I think it feels like a good idea to me, but we'll see how it works in practice. Moon is ignoring us. I'm not. I'm just trying to follow. I'm just trying to follow. Hey, Stevie, thank you for those bits, man. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Seems to be 8 to 14 minutes. Yeah. And see, I was even hitting those marks, and the videos got views, but like I said, when you can look at where people skip to, which I can't seem to find anymore, it was like everybody skipped to the end where the showcase happened. So the rat is mine. We've got 2 rats, but they're mine and Menchie's. I don't know what you mean, Stevie. Buying your way in. I don't know. I think it's going to boil down to, is it mine or is it Menchie's, you know? Am I keeping this or is she stealing it? I don't know. That needs blended more. It's driving me nuts. And I need to scrape that and smooth that down. There's some definitive lines that I do not like. I should have talked to my bank account. I've often referred to it as the Toyota of cutting mats. Oh, this cutting mat? They just work and they're so ubiquitous. Yeah. I was looking at some other ones, but there was things I didn't like about them. And some of them are just overpriced. So I went with the trusty Fiskars. I might get a smaller one that's like dark if I can find it, just for some contrast. I suspect that's probably why Andy has his green one in the middle, to add a little bit of contrast. Makes it easier to see. Plus, it's just another surface you can pick up and move without having to pick up your sculpt. That's always helpful. I love how Bounce is ignoring us fight. Yeah, Andy Mecca. I think he has the same one, but he's got a smaller green one that he has in the middle. At first, I was just, I would just sculpt on my table, but you know the mess that leaves. And this is definitely nice because it's not the table. It spares the table surface, and I can just spray it down with alcohol and wipe it down. And probably waiting to play the winner. What, Stevie? What did I do? I'm not in the middle of this. Don't get me involved. And today's not like anything exciting, Chad. I apologize. Just stuff that we need to get done before we move on to the next part, A lot of just staring and shaping. Also at work right now, so my attention spans. I get how it. I totally understand. Totally understand. No, they're arguing over who gets the Jerboa. Mine has some marks that I can't get rid of anymore, so it always looks dirty. Try to clean it with bleach or something. Yeah, sometimes the acrylic, like I've got some marks here, they're like, I don't even know. It's like the finish is just gone. And some paint stains, some scratch marks that won't go away. Maybe I should flip this around like the other way, so it's a little bit more clean on this side, but these things aren't cheap. That's for sure. I think this was like 30 something dollars. But it's better than ruining the surface of my desk. Especially now that I actually have a nice work table instead of a crappy folding table. And that was another reason why I got that folding table I was initially using in the videos and stuff. It was wobbly as hell, but it also was kind of textured. And you rub some clay on that, it's never coming out. In fact, there's some clay stains on it. I get caught up with chat. Don't worry, I'm happy to look at the cute face all day long since I'm practically anti. I'm Uncle Stevie. May have seen me pop in on occasion, make a stupid comment, and pop out again. I thought the name looked familiar, but I didn't want to run on assumption, Plugging him for the last couple years since I started on YouTube. He's a very nice guy. Andy's awesome. Yeah. We were just talking about it yesterday. Really enjoy his channel, and Definitely owe the guys some thanks for introducing me to a lot of cool people. In fact, he's streaming today, I believe. Okay. I really need to get that smooth at this point. We raiding Andy later? Probably, if we're still going when he's live, yeah. I don't know how long we're going to be going today because, like I said, I don't want to start the ears, but I want to get us to the point where we can do the ears. And then that's where we'll pick up and start with the next stream. Maybe I'll start adding in some of the fur texture on the nose, on the snoot. Get to do things this weekend since I have 3 days off. Yes, extended weekend. Tried to do a short review last night. Making some spaceships and trying to get more progress on my chainsaw man dog. Nice. The cool people, moon means me, not you. I'm too square to be cool. That's not true, Stevie. That's not true. It's hip to be a square. Meeting in less than 30 minutes. I'll probably pop off in a bit. Hey, no worries. Do what you got to do. Totally understand. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out, and dropping that follow, though. In fact, and maybe, has Andy rated you when I was there? I don't know. Let me see. I was leaning away from the microphone, so I had to wait a minute. Bots to Beasts, I gave you a follow there. I'll be sure to check out when you're live. And Jenny, thank you so much for gifting that tier 1 sub to Stevie. Thank you so much. If we can we get some exclamation point hypes in the chat, please? Thank you very much for the gifted sub. Stevie, enjoy. And as you may know, anybody that has their Twitch and Discord linked, which I believe you have to set up on PC, they don't give you an option on mobile, which is annoying, but it is what it is unless they've changed that. If you have your Twitch and Discord linked, you'll get, subscribers do have some exclusive channels in there, some sneak peeks, and we'll do polls and stuff like that. In fact, it was in those channels that you guys decided that the Jerboa was going to be this project after the candles, so thank you guys for the support. I appreciate it. And thanks for being here. Even the lurkers out there, appreciate you guys just the same. Thank you guys. We don't talk about you guys too badly during the ad breaks. Don't worry. Mostly nice things. We got new alerts coming very soon. In fact, I better watch my email. Uh-oh. The hell? I got a key for Outlast Trials prime time event? What? All right. No email notification for what I was looking for, so no problem. I still ain't shaving? That's damn right. That's damn right. Shaving is for people with time and a window office. What does Ron Swanson say? Shaving is for women and something. I don't know what he said. It's been too long. Bearded troll that works from home. I will say this is so much more satisfying to smooth with ISO than Sculpey. Holy crap. Look how smooth. Stevie's isn't as impressive as Andy's, though. Instagram models and professional swimmers. Yeah, I've had a beard for over 10 years now. Holy crap. I haven't seen my face in over 10 years. Thank God. I feel like it makes me look way too young without facial hair. I already look younger than I am, I feel like. Like Bambi's bottom. Why no mirrors? Oh, please. What? Couldn't even grow a full beard until my early 40s. Yeah, I would always leave some scruff, you know. I would use a beard trimmer without a guard and just, you know, run it across my face. And that was fine. But I could never get it to grow in proper. So I never bothered. And then at some point around 30, I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to let it grow. And I did. And then I figured out I could trim it pretty well myself. And I've been cutting my hair for at least a decade. So I had that. And yeah, I kept it. I've had a beard since. One day I just stopped shaving and hey, look at that, a stash and a beard. Yep. Yep. That's how it was here too. Like it just at some point it was like, all right, done being patchy. Probably the decrease in the hair on top of my head that led to the increase in hair on my face, probably, you know? It just moved. Packed up and moved house. Hey. That cheek is not the same. And that's what today is. Nitpicking. Look how cute that face is, the Jerboa. Most manicured perfect beard out of anyone I've ever met in my life. It gets compliments all the time. I don't even like mess with it that much. I'll trim it here and there. And then I put a beard butter in it after I shower. And once that's dry, I'll use a balm, smooth it out, and keep it under control, you know? Speaking of Minchie, I need to find a new good beard balm that I like. I used to use one, as you know, that I ordered on Amazon, but they disappeared, and it sucks because it was fantastic stuff. Even their website, it's like defunct at this point. And so I've been using this stuff I get from the store, and it's all right. But I hate the way it smells. Not bad, just I don't like it. So I need to find a new option. The sisters not twins? Oh yeah, I know. It's just a bit of it needs to be a little bit built up. And I don't want to put too much clay on, of course. So I'm just kind of trimming it to fit. Buttery beard cheeks? Oh god. Why am I having deja vu right now? Song needs more cowbell? Absolutely. I freaking love this song. I was saying yesterday, I don't know why, but the song reminds me of old Stephen King movies. I don't know if it was in a Stephen King movie. It's just something about it. Hey, Bruce, what's up, man? Happy Friday to you, sir. How we doing today? Let me pop over here a minute. We got some things to do. I've been busy at work, and I didn't want to bother Miss Minchie while she was eating her fruit bowl thing. Holy cow, this is cool. Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it, man. First and foremost, I've owed this for a bit here. Gonna throw some shout outs you guys' way. Be sure to show some love and drop some follows here. These folks are pretty awesome people. If I can type. There we go. Am I missing anybody? Oh, wait. I didn't realize it only lets me shout out every... You have to wait 1 minute 53 seconds before giving another shout out. Twitch? Why are you Twitch? Why do you do this? Half the stuff you do doesn't make any sense. Got a jet. Thanks for the stream, sir. Hey, Bots to Beast. Hey, have fun with your meeting, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Guys, you can click his name and drop a follow right there. Both Bruce and Bots to Beast. Show some love. Drop a follow. Check them out when they're live. Why are you Twitch? Yes, exactly. Oh, goodness. I will probably... So, I think I'm going to move... I have the bot running on my other PC. The PC that I use to run the stream when we're gaming. And, it's just been running over there. Even on this, on the sculpting streams. But I think I'm going to move it over to the PC that's running the stream right now. To do a little bit more stuff with the bot and channel points, for instance. And when I do that, maybe I'll set up the shout out command through that so we don't have to deal with Twitch's ridiculousness. Also, you guys remember how I was saying I wanted to set up alerts on Twitch's baked in system so we can unlock 2 free you unlock 2 animated alerts slots, right? So we could have 2 more animated alerts. What I didn't know, and what they don't make very obvious, is that that's only for 60 days. Like, what's the point? Why are you going to give me 2 animated emote slots for 60 days? So that was kind of a waste. So that's kind of got me thinking, like, if it's not going to benefit me anyway as far as those alert slots or emote slots, then I may as well do a better job with those channel points redemption options and set it up through the bot where we can do much more than their system will let me. And I have more control over like where images and text display on the screen and stuff like that. Because they don't give you much to work with. It seems like a good system, but it's Twitch, so when they do something good, there's always something wrong, and they just don't give you enough options. Maybe one day they will get there, you know? It's not like they don't have, you know, Stream Elements, Streamlabs, however many other systems in place that do this already that they could have modeled things after. Why are Twitch? That's crap. Twitch treats us streamers like we're 3 years old, that they need to get to do something. It's so annoying. Like, I'm don't get me wrong. I love it here. This community, the art community here on Twitch is amazing. I'm really loving it. And I think that, what's his name? Dan Clancy or whatever? The new head guy. I think he really cares. And he streams himself, and we've seen a lot of things happening since he took the helm. And that's reassuring. But, you know, actions speak louder than words. And I think everybody on Twitch has heard plenty of words over the years. We want more action at this point. But at least they're not like YouTube as far as how YouTube treats streaming, because I love YouTube, but my God, way to drop the ball repeatedly. Just constant fumble. Get Moon to make farts cheaper, please. Out of context, that sounds odd. Hey, that's better. How much should a fart cost, huh? You tell me. Word exactly as 10-year-old Jenny would. Free? What? That'd be a constant. Just you wouldn't even be able to hear me talk. Is that the idea? Is that what you guys want? I see how it is. Just constant farts are better than listening to me talk. Wow. Fart free for all. There. There. Drop a follow. Show some love. Type of critter is this? This is a jerboa that we're working on, which is a creature that exists. They kind of look like a little, like if a chinchilla and a mouse got together. I would describe them. But we're working on the Ark Survival Evolved video game variant, which is one of these guys. So he's smooth and everything right now, of course, but we'll go in and add fur texture and all of that. This is going to be, compared to the candle, this is going to take some time. We're on day 4 at this point. So between the sculpt, the texturing, the base, I wouldn't be surprised if we got into like the day 15, day 20 range on this guy. Which is not a rat. Yeah, Stevie, not a rat. Nothing wrong with rats, though. I would like to sculpt a rat at some point. A little caricature of Miss Pixie and Hazel. That'd be fun. Really badass. Wasn't sure if it was like a prairie dog thing. Yeah, they kind of like that, really. But with like kind of mixed with a kangaroo, I suppose. They have like kangaroos kind of legs and stance. And his tail will have like a little fur bunch here, you know. I normally don't do cute stuff, but I figured we'd do something cute for a change. Normally I'm more on the creepy weird side. Well, my sculpts, I try not to be creepy and weird, but you know, you do what you can. I'm gonna stare at him for a minute and think on it. See what we need to do here. Because we're almost at a point. What time is it? 1 o'clock. See, yeah, I don't know if I want to start the ears today or not. Had an idea for fur to work up quicker. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. Like they would basically be like the little sections, right? And I would start, for instance, here, right? And then kind of offset them as I go up and work it in that way. And then like on the arms, you know, I'd start down here with smaller bits and kind of work my way around and up into the shoulder and blend it. Down here, it would kind of swirl from the arms into the middle. It's going to be tedious, but I think the end result will work. Where I got this idea for this method was CNOT. And if you've seen his little mouse beast lord thing that he's working on, that's what I'm talking about. And boy, it looks so good. And I want to try to replicate that technique because the end result is amazing. Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it, man. Yep, this is my first animal form sculpture too, so I was very nervous going into it, but I'm feeling good about it now. He's coming together for sure. Fake eyelashes, a few tufts on a strip of clay. Yeah, but then you can't bake that. I don't think you can bake that. Oh, like, I gotcha. I see. What about doing the tail body? I'm gonna wait on that because I want to. That'll be like one of the last things we work into, because this will be a point where it goes from blending the fur into a finer fur texture into a poofy fur texture. Plus, it'll give me some time to, once we get the other portions done, then I can pose the tail in a way that gives me a 3-point support against the base, hopefully. Because once we get down to the feet and stuff, we'll also kind of bring the base in and start working on that and getting him situated. You guys want to see a real rat? While I take a break here for a minute. This is our little terrorist. This is Miss Pixie. She's adorable. And she's a sweetheart, but she's also a little terrorist. She's a troublemaker. Put paper down. Yeah, she'd be all right. Should know about all the bright lights. Yeah, Hazel likes to chew on my gloves, so I can't pick her up. She just wants to rip my gloves to pieces. Oh, she's up on my shoulder. I got a shoulder rat now. Like a kitten? Yep. Our rats, they're both 2 years old at this point, and that's their average life expectancy, but in the domestic rats can live up to 6 years, I guess. So hopefully we get lucky there. Benchy, did you want to have her? Like a kitten size wise? Yeah. Yeah. My other rat, she comes out of her hammock in the next few minutes. I'll grab her, but Hazel's huge, man. Come. Yeah, Pixie's cute. 90-second ad break has started. Good. I need a drink. And then I've also got my bearded dragon in here. Miss Kaida, which is little dragon in Japanese. And then we've got our ferret. And I love her. She's the sweetest. But I'm subbed now? Yeah. No more ad breaks. I guess it doesn't matter. You know what? I think we're gonna start working on a little bit of the fur texture. It doesn't really matter because like if I don't like it, we can always just cover it and blend it. Let's do it. Oh, my bad. Bots to Beast joined the Discord and I didn't notice it until just now, but the role is assigned, so he should be good to go. And where's my composite tool? Just get myself a basic outline on the nose. Snipping at clay with tiny scissors. What, for like fur? Or not future. Yeah. The trick is to getting a little bit of curve on that bottom edge, the bottom lip of it. And I think that really aids in the blending. And then, like, you know, you got the fact that the fur is going all kinds of different directions, right? Trying to give it a natural feel. Pixie's just chilling on your shoulder. Nice. Yeah, she climbed right up on my shoulder. And we don't want to go, we'll go back further than we need to, because essentially what we'll do is overlap that with those layers like I was talking about, and then blend those in. But that'll be after this is baked. Yeah, I'm proud of Pixie. She didn't pee on me once. They can't help it though. Rats don't have bladder control. They can be litter box trained as far as pooping goes, but and ours are. They go right to their litter box, but unfortunately they just, when they have to pee, they just kind of pee. I'll smooth out this bottom lip. Yeah, that light kind of makes it hard for you to see the texture, huh? I pee when I want to pee. Hoping she doesn't pee on me now. Yeah. You know, we should probably do whisker holes too. Hey, speaking of, hey, Menchie, do we have any fishing line? Like white, clear, not yellow? If not, I need to add that to my list for Walmart tomorrow. Whiskers. That's what I'm going to use the fishing line for. No? All right. Back, been lurking for about 45 minutes. Hey, no worries, man. Welcome back. As food and even putting something in the crock pot for later. What you making? Is it burritos? If it's burritos, I'm gonna scream. Fire Shadow's been making more burritos than Chipotle. Doing the fur and the flow you want the pattern to go in will be easier when you... Yes. Yep. Yep. It's kind of coming away from the nose there. And then as far as painting goes, I think it'll be pretty simple because we're basically just working with lines, and I'll do a bit of almost dry brushing for some of that, I think. And when you're doing this stuff, one thing I've had to learn is go a little bit, get your patterning in, but don't stop there. Keep going over it and get some deeper recesses in there, deeper than what you think you should. Not like gouges or anything, but especially once we run the brush over it, it's going to smooth some of that. And you don't want to lose your texture, you know? Like right in here is where we're going to start the fur layering. So I'm just going to go a little beyond that. and then this will get overlapped, and then this will be baked, and then when we start putting that on, I can start blending it, you see. I'm so glad I got this freaking composite tool. This is so nice. The problem with doing this kind of thing, with like these guys, these work great for a lot of things, but for this, you're scraping out clay and it gets messy. This, as you notice, it's not pulling any clay out, you know? Might have to have Minchie paint the eyes. I have a feeling she'll be better at getting those black details down better. Wait, what do you mean? The eyes are done. Max, psh. I put my eyeliner on just fine, thank you very much. I mean, what? Hello. Starting to look like a hairless cat now, or a chupacabra. Well, hey, I'd say we're in a good ballpark then for a jerboa. A chupacabra? Yeah, but what the hell's a chupacabra look like? Because everything I see is something different. KFC style thing. You has noms? Very nice. I want noms. Sorry, I know I got quiet. I'm just kind of holding my breath, actually. Sent you a pic. See, that's drastically different than what I've seen. I definitely, we were talking about stuff yesterday. Oh, geez. As far as projects that I want to do in the future, and we were talking about Fallout themed stuff. And what I did not mention is I want to sculpt a death claw. And this has me feeling a bit more confident in that. Along with the idea of doing a dragon. That's not a paintbrush. That's not going to work. Some cute aggression. Not sure. I'm glad I just Google searched images of a chupacabra. Yeah, like it's as far as like folklore stuff goes, there's a lot of different variations of it, that's for sure. Have you seen the fan art? Skelly, take my money. Dog of your night, yeah. Yeah, see, and some things have them make them look more feline. It's kind of a mix. At least the ones I've seen. And see, like what I'm doing right here with this fur, I will also use around like the lower sections of the arms, the feet up through here. It'll be the bushier fur. The ears will be a combination of both. Essentially a vampire, though. Yep. That light just does not want to let you see the texture, huh? Got to do the bottom jaw. I'm just looking at my reference here, trying to think how I want to approach this. Be screwing the feet down probably, but will this guy be top heavy with the ears? Nah, the ears will be pretty light. The wire armature itself is light, and that'll have an armature in there. And then I'll be using foil to kind of create the like a mesh underlay, right? And then the most of the coverage of the clay will be pretty thin on the ears, and kind of, you know, build up a little bit for ear texture, but it shouldn't be too bad. And this is pretty sturdy, so I think what I'll do, spot that I missed here. How did I just hear? Smooth out this bottom, or like the upper portion of the bottom lip anyway. And see, some of this will get kind of covered up, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm just keeping that definition of the jaw lower and top. And then when we start getting the fur addition on here, it'll kind of cover into that. One of those drinking bird toys. Nah, it'll be fine. All right, you know what? I need to stretch my hand a minute. It's getting cramped. And then we'll do that bottom jaw. What time is it? 1:37. In the meantime, I give my hand a break. I'm just kind of looking at my reference. I want to make sure we cover our bases today. Some of this stuff is going to be additive, so I don't have to worry about it. But I definitely want to make sure, like, any area that I think might need texturing gets textured, because once this thing's baked, like, sure, we can blend stuff, but we can't go back in, right? So I may extend some of the texturing under the eyes, but we'll start with getting that jaw done. The rest of the body's fine. That can get baked and we're good to go. Like, I don't have to worry about it. This is gonna get added on top of. This will be after the fact. Down at the feet, that'll be after the fact. Some of the last stuff we do, right? So I just want to make sure that we're at a good point come Monday to get those ears on, and then after Monday's stream I can put them in the oven. It's been on my list I want to sculpt a black cat, but like not realistic. Kind of like Tim Burton-ish. I've wanted to do that for a while. And in fact, I stumbled across some references that I printed out a long time ago that I meant to do with the YouTube stuff back then. I have to do that too. A raven, a rat, and a cat walk into a bar. Cigarillo time? You too? And a seal, yeah. Or did you see my smoke? There you go. It's like a showcase video. There you go. Although it's a little excessive because the fan's on. You know what? I think we'll leave. We'll do the same on the other side. And then I'll leave it because I can add more detail and we're going to want that to kind of build up anyways. So we'll do additive texture after the fact. And honestly, I just now made that side even with this side. This side I went a little bit further over, so I'll just bring it up closer to the eye on that side and then we'll call it good for now. The Boopinator. Yeah, you guys can tell too, like as far as like stability goes, it's not secured in here. It's just kind of stuck in there, and there's like hardly any wobble. And most of that wobble is just because he's not fastened in. So, especially if we get a 3-point contact on the base, he's going to be totally sturdy. It'll be all right. And we're still working with soft clay too. So, it'll even firm up beyond this. Like most of the wobble I'm getting right there, that's just in the neck, which again, it's soft clay, so that'll firm up. Show myself out. We call a nun with a washing machine on her head, Sister Med. Goodness. Was it Be at Easel stream yesterday? Somebody came in there with the most amazing pun I've ever heard. It was just a series of puns, and it was fantastic. I forget it though. Forget how it went. I think he's looking pretty good. Now, this is the fun stuff. Hooray! Yay! So much fun. Awkward angles and whatnot. In fact, I think we're just going to go ahead and yep. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Make sure I don't squeeze down on him, but kind of marking my general flow here. And away we go. Looking awesome. Thanks, Stevie. Yeah, I may not be able to duplicate stuff like this, but like I said, I'd like to make something, whether it be a magnet of some kind, incorporating a raven head that I can use as a learning experience with casting and molding. And if they turn out well enough, then maybe we could make that something anybody interested in owning could, purchase. Actually going to sell your work? Well, the whole idea of doing the raven's head seems like something that I'd be able to actually produce multiples of, if I could mold and cast it. And also not something that I would have to worry about with shipping as much as something like, my usual projects. Some of my projects, man, if I shipped them, I'd be a nervous wreck. But, some of my past projects, I designed them to sit on a shelf. Like, I wasn't needing to worry about overall stability and stuff like that too much, as long as it was stable. But if it was something that was going to ship and something I was going to sell, I would want it to be made in a way that was very sturdy. You know what I mean? And something like that, I have to worry very little about. Like special agent badges. When we meet, you actually show the Raven's head badge. Before I do them too, any of the Raven's head stuff or my actual Raven sculpture that I want to do, I want to find some clear glass beads that will be used for the eyeballs. And they'll obviously be set in a socket that's painted black. So that will create the illusion that the eyes are just black and shiny. It's a technique that I've seen, oh shit, what's her name? Zan Von Zed on YouTube. I've seen her use that, not for ravens or anything like that, but for like little spooky eyeball face things. And I like the result. Pretty cool. It would be perfect for a crow or a raven eye, that's for sure. At this angle, yeah, without the ears and whatnot. He really looked like a gecko between Monday and Tuesday, because we just had that basic formation. And, you know, I got to make the head a little bit oblong to kind of cater to the shape of the fur. And before we end the stream today, not quite yet or anything, but before we do, I'm going to test out some of the audio levels real quick on those channel point redemptions. Figure it's easier to do when I'm live. Might as well try it. A good portion of this underneath will get covered up, but at least we have the surface area to blend into, you know? Better to overcompensate than run into an issue where it's not enough. See, you're putting the fur on his chinny chin chin. Yep. Yep. We getting a little bit of this under layer texture done on the face, because this will be baked in when we start adding the additive fur layers. Oh, there's the dog alarm. Oh, Bots to Beast, I saw you join the Discord there. Thank you, first of all. But I did set your Ravens roll so you have access now. I have it set up for manual, just to keep, spam and scam bots and unscrupulous types at bay. They just can't come in and wreak havoc that way, right? But you're all set there. Is that a Miss Menchie guy here? I'll take a picture after stream. You guys can see it better, We'll also poke whisker holes on Monday before it gets baked. Joined as well, but no rush. Gundy, I see you. I got you. All set there. Welcome in, guys. And by all means, feel free to utilize the art gallery there. You can share your artwork, and there's a self-promotion channel you can post when you're going live. And also, if you do YouTube, you can post your new videos in there. Yeah, see, let's see. I don't know. The teeth are minimal, right? But it's that added little details that those start to add up. And that's something that I really want to continue to expand on as I'm trying to spend more time working on projects as opposed to just trying to get them out and get them done for YouTube videos. YouTube will be there and my videos will release when they're ready, right? So I'm already seeing the benefits of taking my time and just kind of relishing in it. With the candle, it was a huge improvement over my first one. Which I love the first one. It's one of my favorite things I've done. They're relatively simple. But ever since I did it, like I've said before, I've seen things, like, oh, I wish I would have taken more time on blending this, or wish I would have added a bit more detail or a little bit more definition. And that's what I did with the new candle. And I'm super happy with how he turned out. So it's certainly a rewarding practice. Just taking your time. When you think you're done with something, give yourself a little bit more time with it. Sit on it, sleep on it, whatever. Not on your work, but on the idea. And give yourself a little bit of time before you decide, okay, it's time to move on, And I think it's certainly helping me. And another aid in doing that is not, I don't really work on this stuff. I might do a few small odds and ends or something, but I save the work for the stream. So when I've got downtime in between, it gives me a little bit of time to look over it, take notes like, okay, this is what we're going to do on the next stream. Like today, I had shave down the chin, add the teeth, shape the lips, and we've gotten all of that done. Yeah, you know, it, I just don't see there's no need to rush, you know. And those of you guys that do any kind of work for YouTube videos, I'm sure you understand like how stressful that can be, how it can feel like I've got to go, or the algorithm might forget me, or you know, whatever. And like, yeah, all of that's true to an extent, but at the same time, I'm making art for me, not the algorithm. And why rush to meet the standards of some superficial thing instead of really just taking the time to enjoy the process and my art, you know? Give myself time to improve and work with what I'm doing instead of just trying to get it out the door and done. Rose, hello. Welcome in. We're making it's kind of hard to see on the other camera because that light coming here, but we got some of the fur, some of the underlayer fur texture added. And then from there, from those edge lines, we'll start building off of that and layer the additive fur texture. I'm super happy with how he's looking though. And I'll put some plastic wrap over, drape it over him for the weekend to keep dust off of him and stuff. Might be streaming on Sunday with a little bit of a Sunday fun day stream, playing some games with Minchie, but we'll see. Before the next project too, I need to clean these blocks. Getting some black stuff on my clay. I wiped them off, but apparently that wasn't enough. See the little dragon head? Or the little dragon you're working on? Or is this a separate one? That's looking really great, by the way. I love the shaping of him and everything. The little pose is cute. Can I picture some ears on this guy? I know it needs to be from the top of the forehead to the tip about 3 inches. Of course, it's a little, like I said, we got to add the fur and stuff, so it'll look a lot better when that all gets on there. And help shape out the cheeks and the rise up to the top of the forehead and the ears. Separate sculpt? Nice. It is time. What is it time for? Freedom units. Yeah, I can't help it. I'm just a product of this place that I'm in. Between imaginary borders and arbitrary laws, right? Yeah, as far as all that stuff goes, using different measurement systems, the US is kind of like Twitch in that way, I guess. In game, I'm playing. It's time to venture into nuclear power. What are you playing? That's why I like being able to switch back and forth between centimeters, millimeters, and inches. Yeah, I need to get better about that. I just all the time using inches and centimeters. And then I have to do conversions so little that it doesn't stick, you know? As long as you don't measure sinkholes in washing machines. That sounds like something uniquely Florida. I don't know. Should I go up? Yeah, I'm gonna, just to be safe, and since we have some time, I'm gonna bring this up a little bit higher. Just to be safe. Like I said, it's better we have too much coverage than not enough. Because I can't really do this once it's cured. We could add a little thin layer, but if I don't have to, then that's all the better. Yeah, we're about to probably. Somebody go tell Andy to start his stream early. I think we're getting to a point about to a point where it's time to wrap it up until your time, you know? Andy's on? Streaming already? Well, shit. Well, let's adjust some sounds and then we'll raid. How's that sound? You guys ready to cause a ruckus and make some noise? Let me get these gloves off. Been on 10 minutes? He started early today, didn't he? I feel like about an hour earlier than normal. 30 minutes to an hour or so. Let's see. We're going to adjust some sounds. That's right. So let me go over to here and open a new tab. You guys let me know. And channel points. No, that's not right. I need alerts. Oh, that Snoot. I know, right? I'm so happy with how he's coming together. Channel points and edit. So all of them but the fart, huh? So edit. No. This is not right. Alerts. Edit. Who did that? Yeah, you guys will get to hear all of them. All right, so hydrate. Tour the alerts editor. Why? I've already been here. Stop. Visuals and sound. Volume is at 30. Let's crank it to 50. Now, if this blows up anybody's ears, I'm sorry, all right? Clay Hub. Yeah, that's for when stuff gets weird, like when we're sculpting candles, right?
May I please have a drink, please?
How was that?
May I please have a drink, please?
Was that good? Audio-wise? Better? Could it be louder? Perfect? Okay. So 50% on that one. On hydrate. Play Hub, was that one? How was that one? Why is the rum gone? I don't know. Could be better if I could have that drink. It could be louder, but it's good. All right. What? All right. How about 60%? Or are you talking about the Clay Hub one?
May I please have a drink, please?
There, that's at 60%. Play Hub, let's go ahead and send the test. Okay, I'll take that up by about 10% and we'll... He's shouting at you? He's just shouting you out? Play Hub's good? Okay. Well, I just cranked it by 10%. Let's see if it's better. Okay, let's bring that down like 5%. Okay, I feel like that's good, right? He did the link thing to the feral. Man, he's too nice. Too nice. I don't even know. Like, the support that he has given this channel is just unreal. Who farted? Sorry for fart spam. I'm just watching the audio meter. Popped over from Andy's shout out, and your work looks amazing. I already follow you. Hey, Artist Resource, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I heard Andy's over there being kind. Shh, don't tell him, but we're about to come say hi. We're just adjusting some new channel point redemptions. Is that good? Did I make a good fart? Did it sound good? I'm gassy. I've been beans in the crock pot. Sorry, it was the beans. All right, let's move on to the next one.
Peace out, hombres.
I didn't see it on the meter. 1 second.
Peace out, hombres.
Okay, that looks like it could probably go up about 10%.
Peace out, hombres.
Maybe 10 more percent. Well, let's just take it to 50 and see how it goes.
Peace out, hombres.
Is that good? That's good. Okay. And goodbye. Have a wonderful day.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Beautiful time, whatever. That needs to go way up, huh? So let's take that to like 60. Save and test.
Bye. Have a beautiful time. Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Maybe 10 more percent.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
That sounds better. How's that? 2 more. And then we're done. Yeah, I hate how the audio levels vary from platform to platform when you're talking about like alerts and stuff. It's so annoying. Okay, so that's 40%. We'll take that up to 60%, 65. Let's try that. Okay, let's go 70. 75%. How's that? Compared to the music in my voice, does that sound all right? With looks like it about matches up. It's a little bit softer, but we want them to be a little bit softer. And the last one, how is it right now? It's at 15%.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. We'll take that up to 35%.
Hello.
Perfect.
Hello.
Unless it was, if it was too loud on you guys' side, let me know. But it sounded like we're right in that ballpark. Yep. Okay. Sweet. Awesome. 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 So now any future additions, I'll just gauge them against those, and we'll be good. Mine turtle. I like trains. Okay. All right. So I think we're good to go for today. Again, let's go ahead and hop over here. May very well have a stream on Sunday, Sunday Fun Day stream with Minchie. We'll see what's going on, and we'll if we do, we'll be playing some Ark most likely on our Scorched Earth server, which is what inspired this fella right here. So you may catch us on Sunday, and then if not, we will plan on a Monday stream, usual time frame, and we'll be starting on our ears, and then we can get them in for a bake, and everything that we've done so far will be saved. We'll create a save point, and then we'll start adding fur and all that good stuff, and we'll be well on our way at that point. We're getting the slow moving stuff out of the way, and well, I shouldn't say that because the fur is going to be slow, but like the stuff that I have to be super like attentive to, you know what I mean? the minutia, I suppose. I'm a Jesus, who did that? Who was that? Stevie? All right, you know what? Here, it is expensive. So how much should the fart be? Well, it needs to be. Hello. It needs to be at least 500. I'll fix it. We'll make it like 600 points. How's that? We'll make it like 600 points. But I'll fix that before the next stream. Real quick, let me say the things and do the stuff. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. First and foremost, I very much appreciate it. We got some more work done today, and he's looking good. I'm really happy with this guy. I was, like I said before, really nervous going into this project, and it just serves as more evidence. Get out of your comfort zone, man. You might surprise yourself, because I certainly have. And you don't learn new things until you branch out. So there you go. Inspirational words of today, and all of that jazz, right? So yeah, I'm really happy with him. I'm excited to continue on. We'll be doing that on Monday. In the meantime, there's some links. First and foremost, the YouTube channel, and you're going to want to make sure you're following that, because today marks our first video since the Korok back in last June, I believe it was. Last June, July. So first video in a very long time, and the first of many to come. The candle showcase video comes out today at 4 p.m. Eastern time, so that's roughly an hour and a half from now. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. Check that out. I'm very happy with that candle project. I love that guy, that grumpy candle of mine. So there's that, and also link in the chat for the Discord. That's the best place for all the latest updates on the stream, the channel, upcoming projects, when I'm going live, all that jazz. If you're subbed to the channel and your Discord and Twitch is linked, there's some bonus channels in there for subscribers. We've got the art gallery that I'd love to see you guys sharing your artwork in. There's a promotion channel. If you're going live or have a new video, feel free to share it there. Plus, we're in there hanging out even when the stream's not live. We'd love to have you be a part of that. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Thank you, lurkers. I appreciate you all the same very much. Thank you guys all for all the support on the channel in all shapes and forms. If I don't see you guys beforehand, have a fantastic rest of your day and a wonderful weekend. I will catch you back here at the soonest on Sunday, but at the latest on Monday with more sculpting. Let's go ahead and get those raid calls out. Non-subs, right there's one for you. And subscribers, we got one for you as well. Let me go ahead and get that copied so I've got it. Oh, scroll getting crazy. Calm down now. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to open a new window. Yep, let me open a new window so I can copy my own raid alert. Get that ready to go. Make sure we're not playing music on the stream. And let's get that raid ready. Guys, we're going to go say hello to Mr. Andy Mecca, another sculptor here on Twitch. He does fantastic work, and it's one of, if not my favorite stream on the platform. And I think a lot of other folks in here can agree. It's a good place to be. So if you've never been there, I definitely encourage you to join us and come say hello to Mr. Andy Mecca. Let's see. All set to go. Guys, thank you so much. Have a fantastic weekend. Take care. Thank you guys for being here. Stevie, Jenny, Rose, Fire Shadow, Gundy, Bots to Beasts. I want to make sure I get everybody here. If I'm missing any names, I'm so sorry. But thank you all. Lurkers as well. Thank you guys. Have a great weekend. I will see you at the other side. Take care. Oh, geez. Goodness. Goodness. Thank you, Bots to Beast, for that follow, by the way. Thank you so much. Have a good day, guys.